favorite band. Perla Escamilla wants to know what my favorite band is. I'm really fond of Bastille. I love their sound and sort of the weight and depth that's in all of their music. Sparkling Magnus wants to know if I've met Alicia, who is Alicia Wainwright, is playing Maya on the show. And yes, I did meet her. She came in for a wardrobe fitting while we were shooting, and she stopped by and said hello, and she's so lovely. Cannot wait to work with her. I'm really excited to see how Maya comes to life in the show, because she's one of my favorite characters from the books as well. So you guys know I'm a huge book fan, as well as, you know, a Shadow World fan. So it's exciting to see everything coming together. Oh, Sarah Lou 201 on Twitter is asking, what inspirational quote do you go by? Love from Vietnam. Love right back to ya. My favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes, something I've lived by most of my life, is something that my mom put on my wall when I was a little girl. It's, what is popular is not always right, what is right is not always popular. So that is really, I didn't really understand it fully when I was younger, but as I grew up and as I experienced more situations, it really shaped who I am. So I tell that quote to anybody and everybody I can, because it really helped me growing up. Let's see. Harry Shumdario is asking, did you already film some shocking scene that will kill us all? I can't say what it is, but I can say we've shot multiple of those kinds of scenes, and there are a lot more coming. So get ready, because this season is going to be quite the roller coaster. Sally Wings wants to know my favorite kind of tea. Green tea, if I drink tea. But I usually drink coffee. Oh, Jessica Patino 8 wants to know favorite game. Werewolf or Mafia? It's kind of the same game, but different versions. Oh, Claire DeLune 13 is asking what my favorite Cassie Clare book is. I can't decide. One of the Mortal Instruments books, obviously. Definitely either book 3 or book 5. Or book 6. They're all great. Oh, Helen Ann Doucette is asking if I've hurt myself on set. I did not hurt myself. That was makeup. That was our brilliant makeup artist, Randy, that picture I posted, who had to make it look as though I was beat up a bit, because stuff happens to Clary this season. Stuff happens to all of us. We all have our cuts and bruises this season. Emma Gierno. Oh, I know I butchered that, but happy birthday, Emma. So have a wonderful day full of love, laughter, and joy. I hope you really have an amazing day. Mally Cadet. No, this is not a Taurus necklace. It's something that my grandfather gave me when I was 16. He built an airplane, and this is an image of an attitude meter, which is what tells you how straight the wings of the plane are. And he gave it to me when I was 16 with a beautiful card and said, as long as you keep your wings straight, you'll be just fine. So that really meant a lot to me at that time, and still does, which is why I wear it all the time, because he was a big part of making me who I am. So I love him and miss him. Because as I travel, I don't get to go home as much as I used to. But all things work out because they come visit. Oh goodness, so many questions. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. I'm looking for questions. Ooh, Megan Delano wants to know, what is one shadow hunter object Clary could not live without? Hi from Greece. Hi from Greece. One shadow hunter object she couldn't live without is her stele, 100%. Clary's an artist. Clary's drawn her whole life, and so that her stele is the one object of the shadow world that also keeps her grounded in the mundane world, and it's the one thing that's the most familiar to her. So I think she could not live without that. Emerald Wards wants to know if I can speak French. No, but I would like to. That's one of my goals in life, is to learn a couple other languages. Shamdario TP says, can you ask Matt to post cow pics, please? Thanks. I will ask him. Matt Dario has a mind of his own when it comes to Instagram, as you all know. I will ask him to post more cows. If he has more pictures of cows, I'm sure he will post them eventually. Never fear. I'm seeing a lot of questions about werewolf. Never fear. We are planning a werewolf night. It is coming. We will let you guys know. We will do all of that. Gerda, I'm so sorry I cannot pronounce your last name, is asking if I draw. My grandmother's a watercolor artist, so I grew up painting and drawing. I was never great at it, but I've always loved it. It's something that I've always understood, and it sort of started my love of artistic things and my love of creative things. It was something I always did with my grandma, and I really love it. I've gotten back into it a little bit recently, and just to, get in the mind of who Clary is and how an artist thinks. So that's definitely something I love. And I want to thank you guys for all of the amazing fan art and all of the artwork and the drawings and the compilations that you guys put together. We do see those, we do look at them, and they blow my mind. You guys are so talented, and you guys are so incredible to think of these things, and so creative. I mean, it's astounding to think that this show that we've poured so much blood, sweat, and tears into has inspired so much creativity from you guys too. I find it very special that, we have this mutual relationship of creativity together. I think it's wonderful. We're creating things. Angelica Ropo Valente wants to know if there are any similarities between Sonia and Clary. I think there are a lot of similarities between Sonia and Clary. They're both fighters. They both fiercely care about the people that they love, and they're willing to do what it takes to get the job done. And they're important qualities in a young hero. You guys have so many good questions. Dion Carruthers wants to know if I've seen Alan stalking Maxim on set. I wouldn't say stalking, but Alan and Max have a very funny relationship, and I love watching them on set. It's like watching a comedy routine. It's fantastic. Let's see. Oh, there's so many questions. Favorite TV show? Aya Abu Naja, as well as several other people, have asked what my favorite TV show is. It's so hard. I love Orange is the New Black. I love Game of Thrones. I love Stranger Things. I just recently watched The Get Down, and it was fabulous. I would highly recommend it if anyone hasn't seen it yet on Netflix. Oh, God, there's so many good shows. I mean, I love PLL. Y'all know that. Big Bang Theory. Catastrophe, it's a show on Amazon, I love. Girls, I've recently gotten really into Girls and I've watched the whole thing, or most of it. Stranger Things is fabulous. I'm gonna have to rewatch that soon. I'm back! Sorry about that. I'm doing this from my lovely apartment here in Toronto, and I'm still getting used to the Wi-Fi. So there we go. My favorite Disney movie? Pocahontas or Mulan. Maybe the Aristocats. I really like Disney movies. Finding Nemo. Toy Story. Bug's Life? Do you guys remember Bug's Life? One of my favorite things. That's Pixar, but that's still Disney. Oh, someone's asking if I'd like to appear in a horror movie. Yes. I'm dying to do a good horror movie. I mean, we have enough, you know, blood and other things on Shadowhunters, but it'd be nice to do like a good classic horror film. It'd be really fun. Livia Santos-Zenesi wants to know what I think of the Brazilian fans. We love our Brazilian fans. We love all of our fans. It's really amazing that that's something we've really come to appreciate, is that Shadowhunters, now that it's on Netflix and on Freeform, has this sort of global community of all of you guys who care about the show, who are talking about the show, who are talking to us and sharing your thoughts and reactions to the show, and I think it's really fantastic. So we would really like you guys to know that we appreciate you guys and we love you guys, and we see you and we hear you, and we love all of the interaction between you guys and between us. Favorite character to meet at Disneyland? Ooh, Courtney Settle wants to know. There's so many people I'd love to meet. I mean, I definitely need to meet Prince Charming. No. I mean, yes, but that's maybe not number one on my list. Who do I want to meet at Disneyland? I want to meet Tinkerbell. I would love to meet, I mean, Minnie and Mickey, I think, are number one on my list, because who does, I mean, they, you know, they run the place. So you got to meet them first and say thank you for, you know, the place. But then after that, I don't know.